Okay, and the next structure down in the deep front arm line is the upper arm muscles, the biceps on the top, coracobrachialis underneath, and the brachialis underneath the lower part of the upper arm. First one we're going to do is the coracobrachialis. This you can find coming down from the coracoid process in the armpit. If you put your fingers just under, using the pectoralis major as a guide, just put your fingers right under there, and then bring the arm down over your fingers. So now your fingers are in the armpit, and you can press your finger pads and fingertips out against the humerus. Now, have to be careful here because remember we had the intermuscular septum. That should be about under your fourth finger now, your ring finger. Here, I'm going to open that up so you can see that again. So about under your ring finger is the septum, and the nerve bundle comes with the septum here. So we want to be just in front of, just anterior to that septum, and you will find a muscle which is often stringy in a lot of people because it doesn't get used. And if you now pull your hand against my hand, pull your hand to your body, toward your body. Yeah. That's it. Then you feel the coracobrachialis contract. It's an adductor of the arm. And when you see the elbow held against the body, that would be a good sign for you that this myofascial structure needs some work. So I just hook this and bring it down and out. Again, I'm going to open it up so the camera can see this, although I don't do it this way. I'm just hooking this muscle and bringing the tissue down and out, but I do so with the arm here. So the motion that you can use with this, Stefan, is to take your elbow out and in. Back in again. Yep. I would say a half an inch, but he thinks in millimeters. So 2 millimeters out, 2 millimeters in. Good. Yep. All right. And I'm just bringing that tissue down and out. If your client feels nervy when you're doing this, you're pressing on the nerves, cease and desist, move a little bit forward, and you'll find that coracobrachialis. You can also approach the coracobrachialis from a sitting position. So we've put Stefan on the bench. I'm going to place my hand so that the back of my hand is up against his armpit and my fingertips point out, and then drape his arm over my hand. Now if I bring my fingers out against the arm, I may find something nervy. Does it feel nervy in there?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so now press your hand against the bench. And when he presses his hand against the bench, I feel, or against the side of his body, I feel that coracobrachialis get hard. So now relax. And I can hook with my fingers. Just hook like that with your fingers against the coracobrachialis and bring it out. And I'm going to invite you to slide your hand down the bench. Not to bend your back, just to slide from the shoulder. That's it. So you feel that? Mm-hmm. And if I can, I'm going to slide in under the head of the humerus, bring it out from the body, and then just drape the shoulder down over the rib cage. Once again, up under the head of the humerus, bring it out from the body, and then drape it down. Do be careful of the nerves. If somebody's getting tingling down their arm, you have to cease and desist. The coracobrachialis is in front of those nerves, so if you find the nerves, you know where you ought to be, just a little bit in front of that. And this is a great motion for letting the arm down onto the rib cage, letting the shoulder down onto the rib cage.